Hey there, half-ass cruisers! We just got off the beautiful MSC Seascape, and today we're visiting the port of Grand Cayman. Now, this is a tender port, and this morning we got up bright and early. We got on one of the tender boats, and now we're ashore. But now what? What do you do once you come ashore in Grand Cayman? We're going to be sharing with you one of the least expensive ways to see one of the most beautiful beaches in the Cayman, not only the Cayman Islands, in the entire Caribbean. And we're going to be doing it for very little money. And we're going to show you how. Stay tuned.
Hey there, I'm Rose.
And I'm Dan. And we are the Half-Ass Travelers. Well, Rose, we just got off the tender boat and we just came through the crowd of people with people with shore excursions. But as you well know, some of these ship excursions can get a little bit pricey. But we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to be doing it on a budget, and I mean a very tight budget. If we can, we're going to be doing the entire thing for $10 for both of us for a full day beach adventure. And it's going to be right here at the other end of 7 Mile Beach. If you look at the map behind us, this is where the cruise ships tender in, right here in Georgetown. Beautiful Georgetown, by the way. And if you're looking for places to go shopping, it's awesome.
Oh, there.
But we're not shopping today. We're heading up here all the way to the other end of 7 Mile Beach to a beach called Cemetery Beach. Ooh, I know, it sounds grim, right? Well, the reason it's called Cemetery Beach is because there is a cemetery there we're going to be showing you. But we discovered this beach many years ago, and it is still one of our favorites in the Caribbean. Great snorkeling, nice sand, and it's just beautiful. So without further ado, let's go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Once you've found your way off the tender boat and you've made it through this sea of people offering you excursions and tours and all the people waiting for their excursions, you're going to find this tented area. All right, this is a pedestrian gate to the city, and that's the gate that we're taking today. We're going to go out to the city. We're going to walk about 1.5 blocks.
We're venturing out.
And where are we headed to?
We're headed to
the bus depot. A lot of people don't know about the bus depot, but it is the least expensive transportation available that we found here on the island. We're going to show you a little map on the screen right now, but if you, as you're walking, you leave the tent, you make a left, you're going to see this sign for Fort George, and you're going to see this street right here, and there's a crosswalk. This is 4th Street. The bus depot is about 1 block down that way, and that's where we're headed. About 1 block down 4th Street, you're going to come to this memorial park with these statues and everything, and then you're going to find this crosswalk, which takes you across, and right over there is the bus depot, and you'll know it because of all of the vans that are lined up waiting to take you on the bus route across the island. Okay, we just asked the gentleman which bus takes us down to Cemetery Beach, and in this case it's bus number 2, the green line. Now a bus just left right before we got here, so we are the first ones on this bus, and you may have to wait a few minutes for them to load the bus up. They don't like to really leave with an empty bus or just 2 people in it. So we don't mind waiting. It's nice and air conditioned in here. Right, babe?
It is.
Well, that didn't take us very long. Apparently they don't wait for a full bus necessarily. So the 3 of us and our driver are now embarking on a great adventure, right, babe?
Absolutely.
Now, I don't know how much of an adventure it is, but it's a bus ride to the place where we're going to visit.
Oh, it's an adventure.
Yes. And we have been off the ship a grand total of, what, 5 minutes?
Yep. And
we're already on our way. Don't ever be afraid to take these public transportation. We found that a lot of places in the Caribbean, there are a few exceptions, but for the most part, especially on Grand Cayman, very safe, very well organized. One thing more, if you're from the US, don't panic when they start driving on the wrong side of the road, because for Grand Cayman, it is the right side of the road. This is, of course, a British colony, and it's one of the places where they drive on the left side. And it's the dead giveaway is the steering wheel on the right side. Dead giveaway. We didn't panic the first time. We might have panicked the first time.
This is
all right, we may have spoken too soon. We had just made it to another stop, and as you can see, we now have a full busload.
Enjoy yourselves, okay, guys?
We are sardines for fun. It's all part of the experience. We forgot to mention, don't forget to bring cash. You're gonna need cash, and small bills are best because then you don't have to worry about making change, and there's no credit card machine here. And I don't know about Zelle either. All right, we're waving goodbye to the public bus, and we are stopped here by the guys doing their weed whacking over there. Hopefully that's not too loud for you, but these signs are all along the route as you're driving along 7 Mile Beach. It's a public beach, but there's a lot of private like resorts and condos.
Yeah, mosquito that bit your face.
Oh, I got bit by a mosquito? No, that's one of the dangers of traveling in the Caribbean. All right, but anyway, these public beach access signs, they have to allow access to the beach, and this is one of them. And you'll see the cemetery right here. All right, so that's the cemetery, but this is the path just north of the cemetery. And we're gonna follow Rose as she takes us down to one of our favorite beaches. There's a few things to remember when you're coming to a beach like this. You can see how gorgeous it is. You actually see our ship in the background. It is not one of the most popular beaches. I think a lot of people have no idea this is here. So you don't get the crowds like you do at some of the other beaches. But also, there are no facilities here. So if you need a restroom or changing room or any of that stuff, you're not going to find that here. Now, there are a few things in the area. If you wanted to make lunch or whatever, about 2 blocks to the north, there's a grocery store. So you could, we've done that before where we've picked up lunch and we've had a little picnic here on the beach. Also, right across the street is the bus stop, a covered bus stop. So when you're ready to go back, all you got to do is walk across the street, hang out under the bus stop, and wait for one of those vans that says public bus on top of the windshield to go by. And the last note is how you pay on these buses. Most of the people we saw were paying as they were coming to their stop and they were getting off the bus. They would hand them, and it's $2 Grand Cayman money or $2.50 US currency. So for both of us, it was $5. On the return trip, it's going to be another $5. That's how much, hon?
10 buckaroos.
That is a beautiful stay on one of the most beautiful beaches for 10 bucks a day, right?
Can't beat it.
Yeah. Now we're going to go out. I don't know if you can see it, but there are coral heads out there. So if you are snorkelers, that's another advantage to this area because there's coral heads and there's a lot of fish out there. At least there were when we were here a few years ago. And also they've got some buoys out there to mark where they don't want the boats coming in, and that's helpful too, so you don't get run over, because sometimes those banana boats and those parasailers go by. All right, we're gonna make ourselves at home. We'll share some video with you guys, and we'll let you know when we're ready to head back. Once you've had your fun at Cemetery Beach, you can take that path the way we came back up to the road. And like I said before, you can just cross the road and then hop on one of the buses. There's a bus stop there that's covered, and it's really nice, shady, and you just wait for the bus to come, flag it down. We've decided that we're going to take a walk down 7 Mile Beach. You can see we're almost to the end. 7 Mile Beach ends right up that way, but it's a long, beautiful white sand beach with crystal clear green, turquoise, blue water, and it's just a beautiful walk. We're gonna walk for a ways until we get tired, and then we're just gonna take one of the public walkways back to the road. And that's the other thing I wanted to mention. You don't have to come all the way down to Cemetery Beach necessarily. This entire beach is beautiful. Most of those public access walkways are rarely used, so any of them you take down to the beach is probably gonna be pretty secluded and almost your own private experience. So we highly recommend any of them. We just like this one because of the coral heads and the snorkeling. We find that this is the best snorkeling spot along 7 Mile Beach. Ready to walk?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Thinking.
Yeah, the sand is thick. There's a few of these nice little grottos along the walk down 7 Mile Beach, and it's nice because the kids can play up here in the shallows, and there's also very shallow snorkeling. The fish like to hide up underneath the shelves there, so there are some fish there to see. If you're not comfortable going out very deep snorkeling, then this is a good spot, especially for beginner snorkelers. Also, as you can see, we're walking by a lot of these private kind of resorts, little mini resorts. This is Drifter's Cove, which is just to the south of Cemetery Beach. But there's a ton of these all on the beach. So even if you're not on a cruise and you want to come down to Grand Cayman, these are excellent options. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, Rose, you ready for a break yet?
A break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Yes.
Take a break. All right.
We're gonna go take a dip.
Oh no! All right. I was kind of hoping you were going to throw the towels a little further up the beach. When it comes time to end your walk, you're going to see a lot of these sandy walkways going out. Now you see these signs, they say private property. There's another one over here, private property. Now the public walkways will be between those. So when you see those signs, it doesn't mean you can't use the walkway. You can see they have the little bags for the dogs, and at the other end, there is a public beach access sign. So don't be afraid if you see a sign like this. You can see the road is right there. It's not very far. We're gonna head out to the bus stop now, see if we can catch a bus on the way back to the ship. Rose, you getting the sand off?
Yep.
All right, like I said, there is a sign coming in, and look, there's the bus stop right there. We actually came out at an area where we happened to be right at the bus stop. So that's where we're gonna be, heading over there. Well, did you enjoy your short time at Cemetery Beach and 7 Mile Beach?
I had a great time.
Yeah. And now I'm keeping an eye out for the bus coming. It's that telltale green or colored stripe at the top of the windshield that's going to tell you that it's a public bus. And it says public bus. So I think they usually come around every 10-20 minutes or so. So we're going to be waiting, but at least it's a nice, cool place to wait, right?
Shouldn't you maybe put your thumb out?
I'm afraid who's going to stop for me if I try to put my thumb out. I don't know. So I think we're just going to play it safe and wait for the public bus. Yep, here he comes. Grab the bag.
Got it. I got it.
Hello.
Hello.
Going back to the ship? All right, thank you. All right.
You can sit on the end. Yeah, there you go.
Well, Rose, that was a great ride back on the bus.
Yeah, it sure was.
Lots of fun. Yeah, they dropped us off right back here at the library, and you may remember this from earlier because this is exactly, we're in that park. The bus terminal is right back there. And also, Rose spotted this little clock tower kind of thing over there in front of the 1919 Peace Memorial. So yeah, neat little area here.
Oh, look, House of Parliament.
And the House of Parliament. Okay. All right, that's your brief tour of the downtown area. In case you need a little bit more visual clues as to where the bus station is. But really, it's a block to the tender port. And that's where we're headed next. We hope you enjoyed this very inexpensive way to do Grand Cayman. We spent a total today of $10, and that coincidentally happens to be the exact amount that we won in the casino last night. So the MSC Casino sponsored our video today. Thank you. They don't know it, but they did, because yeah, we ended up using the winnings for a great day. And if you guys try this, you will have a great day as well. We guarantee it. All right, if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, we hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you do, make sure you ring that bell for notifications so you'll be told every time we post a new video. And also, what do we need? Ding! Those thumbs up really help. If you leave us a like, it helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook and Instagram and our other YouTube channel, Half-Fast Travelers, where we do RV trips and RV reviews. We will see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.